Hello YouTube, time for a video again. We're starting off here with Stroppy, and also later we've got a new fish for the arrived. I've been doing a bit of trading, swapping, and we've got a new fish. Anyway, update on Stroppy. Stroppy's made a 100% recovery. So this side, last week his eye was all swollen and grey and he had a split in his head. Well, it's all gone now, so I'm really pleased with myself. We went for the bare bottom tank so we could keep the water cleaner. And what we used was Epsom salts in the water to take the swelling down for the Popeye. Also, we used API General Cure with Epsom salt soaked into his food to get it into his gut. And we used this anti-fungus and bacteria treatment to get the cloudiness from his eye. And this is a koi carp pond treatment, which I always use pond treatments because I have over 2,000 gallons of aquariums. So it works out cheaper if you use pond treatments. But a word of warning, if you go down that route, make sure you get your dosage to the gallonage correct, because you could quite easily overdose your fish. But it is a lot cheaper than buying aquarium medicines if you've got big tanks and loads of them. Anyway, I'm so pleased that he's made a recovery, because like people say that these Flowerhorns have been interbred that much these days that you're lucky to get like 5 years out of them. Some people say 2 to 3. Well, he's about 2.5 years old now, but I'm sure he's got a lot of life left in him yet. I was worried when he first got ill. I thought, blooming X-Drops, we don't want you croaking on us. But I want you to kick the bucket, mate. We'll take care of you. And try to make you prove how long we can make you live, let you live. Anyway, we'll move on and tell you what we've been doing with trading the other fish. So I'll show you what's going on. So part of the deal is to swap this Haitiensis and a pair of young Haitiensis. This one's quite a reasonable size, but I just want to change. So I'm going to move this guy on. This tank is going to house my Wild Warrior. I'll sort this tank out. He's getting relegated out to the shed. So I've got to catch this fish and box it. We've got the boxes and that ready. Also, what's going is a couple of these Haitiensis. Got to sort a male and a female out as part of the trade. Anyway, I better get on it. Say goodbye to you, bud. Goodbye. Thank you. Here he is out the tank. He's a lot bigger than what I first thought. He's about, I'd say he's 14 inches head to tail. Bit sad to see him go, really, but you have to move on and you know, change things from time to time. Anyway, we'll get him in the back in the bag quick as possible. So this is Wild Warrior, one of my small male umbies, about 7 or 8 inches, but he's been relegated. I need this tank for my new fish. So he's going to go into the tank in the shed where the Haitiensis was, which I've traded. So I've traded these fish, not for a rare exotic fish, by no means. They're quite a common fish, but one of my favourite species. One of my favourite species. Anyway, Wild Warrior, he'll be all right in the shed, and I'm sure he'll do well, and he'll grow, and I'll sell him later. But I need the tank space. I need this tank for my new, one of my favourite species. Which, well, look at him shaking. He's getting cross and annoyed. Poor old Wild Warrior, you've been relegated, mate. Never mind. I'm going to whip him out and put him in his new home. So here's Woad Warrior in his new tank, in the HNC's old tank, but he looks all dark and stressed. So I think we better give him a bit of time to get settled, and we'll video him another day. Sometimes it takes quite a while for these fish to settle. Anyway, we'll catch you another day, mate, when you've settled. Let's get on and see the new fish. So there we are. This is the new fish in the Umbi tank. A pair of jaguars. I love jaguar cichlids. I hope he settles in and gets really aggressive towards the glass. I love it when they get interactive. And I just love them anyway. I just love jags. See, I've had jags before. I've had them up to 16 inches. My old one we used to call Beryl, because when we first got it, we thought it was a female, so it stuck with Beryl. And then we brought this guy home. My partner says we've got to call it Beryl. So I think we'll call it Little Beryl. And I hope it gets as big as my old one did. So we've got a pair of jaguars. Parachromus manguens. So I told you it's not an exotic fish by no means, but they're such a character fish. I mean, he's a bit shy at the moment. I'll see if he'll feed. I'll chuck a worm in and see if he'll feed. Here we go. There's the worm. Yes. So he's feeding. He's only been here a day, so that's not a bad sign. Anyway, that's it then. I'd just like to thank Brandon and Zoe for their hospitality when we went to the house to do the trade and pick these fish up. I hope they're happy with their Haitiensis. Well, I'm sure happy with this jaguar. We're going to call it Little Beryl. You watch, when this fish has been in this tank a month or two, he'll be biting your hand when you put your hand in the tank. At the moment, he's a bit shy. But we've left the decor the same. We've got a pipe in there what she can fit in if trouble breaks loose. We've got a nice big strawberry pot there if they want to do some spawning. Little Beryl, I love you. Zoe says I sound like Australian. I'm not Australian. I'm Lincolnshire, England. Anyway, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this little video of the update of my fish room. And keep your eye on this Little Beryl, and we'll see how he turns out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the subscribers. Hope it's been of interest to you. Thank you.